everybody. Thank you for joining me again. This is Jasmine with Ethereal Pathways. I'm going to do another channel collective message and see what comes out for the collective today for your highest and greatest good, what you need to know on your spiritual waking and ascension journey and healing journey. I just happened to look down at this deck and I'm getting some messages. Um, Temperance is coming in the upright, and justice. Please like, comment, subscribe if you feel guided to assist my channel and assist these messages being shown to more people to help them, because that's why I do them. And take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't for somebody else, because there may be signs of confirmation I channel through and messages for you and some for other people. So, and it doesn't matter when I post this, however long ago, if you feel guided to click on it, there's a message in here for you, because I always have that intention that these messages find their way to the people that need to hear them in divine timing. So temperance and justice, either there's some legal stuff going on, either with you or a relationship, maybe somebody you're in separation from, that's in your energy, or there's some karmic justice coming in for you, because I feel like you have been balancing yourself out, collective. Your emotions, you've been balancing your inner masculine and feminine, working on that inner balance and that inner union, and you've got some karmic rewards coming in. Okay, that's immediately what I got. I literally would just pick up this deck to shuffle, and I always get these messages here lately from splitting decks with temperance and this justice coming in. Because of you balancing yourself out, you got this justice coming in. Okay, karmic justice. And I'm getting a lot of Empress energy you're creating. As that, Empress card is coming out, and that acceptance card. So you're really working on the self-acceptance here, and then learning how to give and receive reciprocally, because you've been healing yourself, your inner wounds. And that's wonderful. That's perfect. So you're really working on that. And now you're going to be getting some karmic justice, whether it be related to somebody else that's tied in your energy. Maybe they're working through a divorce or a separation or some kind of legal situation. Again, take it however it resonates, because this could be you also going through something legal and you're getting justice. Okay, you're getting some rewards here, and it's going to be going in your favor. So anyway, you guys are in your Empress energy. You're creating for yourself. You're in receptive mode. You're magnetizing blessings your way. I'm really feeling like very optimistic for a lot of you here. That's just what I'm getting here. There's a lot of that karmic justice coming through. So yeah. So I'm going to channel some messages. I just kind of wanted to get some initial things when I just happened to look down at this deck when I split it, and I saw that, and I got a few interesting messages right from the get-go there just to start with. So I'm just going to go channel messages and see what comes through, and see if any of this resonates with any of that just came out. Okay, so Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? What do they need to know for their highest and greatest good? Please and thank you. I just heard disagreements. So I don't know if some of you have been having some disagreements with somebody in your life at this time or recently, or somebody in your energy that you're in separation with could be having disagreements with somebody in their life. Any November may be significant for somebody. I just heard railway. Sanctify. I'm hearing receptive. I would actually go along with that. Divine Feminine Empress energy I was getting. You're in receptive mode. Generosity. Kindness. There may be a message that comes out later with these words, by the way. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. I just heard seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door will be open. Getting software. I don't know if some of you deal with software, like your software engineers or something, or you're maybe programmers or something, or developers. I'm getting somebody with a truck in the woods. Could be an SUV, but it looks like a truck. It looks like a camouflage. A stag, okay. So like a stag energy. You can look up a spiritual meaning of it, like a stag or a deer. I just heard return. So maybe some of you may be having a return of somebody to your life from your past. Maybe you've been in no contact with somebody, or somebody from your past is returning or going to be returning soon. Maybe you're intuitively picking up on this. Somebody wants to return. I just heard too. So somebody wants to return. Okay, offer. I'm getting love offer. I just heard stagnant. Okay, so I'm hearing stagnant to action. And then I'm getting jackrabbit energy. So jackrabbit, basically you're just this rapid change, rapid movement. So somebody that was once stagnant in a relationship and maybe like ghosted and went no contact and just stayed stagnant for a while is being moved into action. Okay. Take it however it resonates. Movement or moving. I'm getting with that action, movement or moving. Maybe somebody's moving or going to be moving soon. It could be you or somebody maybe in your energy. Maybe you're in no contact with this person. They're moving or they're about to take movement or action. We'll see what else comes out when I pull confirmation cards here in a little bit. What other messages will come through that might tie into this? I was feeling that there was a love message that needed to come out, which is why I started recording. No, I want to say that. Some of these words I get. Okay, this is a very old school term. I'm talking probably 1700s term for a male that gets around. Okay, rake. I don't know why I get these words from spirit sometimes, but that's what's coming through. So maybe it's one of my guides that's from the era. I don't know, but I'm hearing this, this person maybe that you were in separation with was probably in player kind of energy and they acted like a rake in a way. Like, I'm not saying that maybe they did get around, but they maybe were. I mean, take it if it resonates. But I feel like they were in that energy of like a player, guy, masculine player or something like that. I don't know kind of what I'm getting. A player energy. I don't know if somebody's watching like Bridgerton or something because they use that term in Bridgerton. I haven't seen that for months. That's funny that came through out of nowhere. I got this the other day, unrequited to requited. So maybe a person in your energy that you've been in separation with and no contact with was once an unrequited love for you, and it's going to transform into a requited love, or that's at least what the intention is for this person. Could be ending, a cycle with somebody else, like coming into a divorce and couldn't give to you due to that. And then, but there yet, we're kind of like playing the field in a way like maybe talking to other women and things like that. I don't know. It's just take it however it resonates for you. That's kind of what I'm getting, maybe the case. Something similar to that, okay? Maybe they were just in that energy where they were wanting attention and in a toxic relationship that they weren't happy in and they were getting attention elsewhere without actually doing acts. But maybe they did the acts. I don't know. I'm just saying. Take it however it resonates. And they couldn't give to you because maybe this person had a blocked heart chakra, a wounded heart, and an overactive like sacral due to some emotional wounds, something like that. So maybe they were in that energy of overactive sacral, wanting sensual and fantasizing and things like that. And then maybe they didn't know how to give emotionally and they were shut down emotionally. And that's kind of how maybe they were in this other relationship when they allowed that. But take it however it resonates. Well, I heard the word season and then I heard seasons change. Is this like around a time frame? And this is current energy, by the way, I'm picking up on. So this can change, but according to current energy I'm picking up on, there could be somebody trying to come back around a season change. We did just enter summer, well, that's not a few weeks ago, but maybe it's going into fall, like around September, October, somewhere in there. Maybe they're like into a season, another season. This person may return. Just take it however you feel it resonates. Use your intuition with these messages too. 7-11, 234, or 1234. Maybe you're seeing these numbers, signs of synchronicities like on the clock or stuff. 44 or 444. 88. I just heard 678 too. Maybe you're seeing ascending numbers. Okay. Sometimes you'll see ascending numbers on the spiritual awakening journey, like 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, stuff like that. And then you'll see them go backwards. So those are signs from your spirit guides, from the divine, from your angels giving you messages there. And for me, the way I understand when it's going up, the numbers are in session going up, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, stuff like that. It usually means you're making progress on your spiritual path. You're making progress. You're heading in the right direction. Okay. And then whenever I see like a 3, 2, 1 or 9, 8, 7, something like that, counting down towards 1, counting backwards, for me, the way I take that anyway, it's like a sign to go within, like introspect, go back in and look at something and work on something else. Okay. And then it's 1, 2, 3, again, that's kind of like how I've noticed it, at least for me anyway. I feel like everybody might be a little different, but for me, that's kind of what I take whenever I see those numbers like that. 12, 12, 56. And again, these other numbers can mean something else for other people, okay? It can mean you're 56 years old or you're born in 56. Just take it however it resonates, okay? 77, okay. And in the name Eric, birds may be significant. Maybe you're seeing a lot of particular kind of bird lately. I know cardinal's been coming out a lot lately as signs from past on loved ones that they're assisting you. That's been coming out a lot lately in my readings, the last few ones. But I feel like birds in general are coming up to me. Maybe you're seeing or hearing a lot of birds and you're taking note of that all of a sudden, maybe. Maybe you're being shown their signs. So you can actually look up what type of bird it is and then put spiritual meaning behind it and Google that spiritual meaning of whatever that bird is, and it'll tell you what the spiritual meaning is. Then a lot of times you'll get messages that way from spirit, from the divine. I just heard cantaloupe. I'm hearing that song "Let's Get Married." It is Jagged Edge, but it's like the remix. I think it's with what is it, Preacher or something. I can't remember, but it's the remix. Get married. Maybe that was the cantaloupe. Maybe it was the lope thing. Maybe they can't elope. They want to elope. Just being silly. Yeah, I'm a little corny sometimes. Also getting September may be significant. I feel like a lot of people are going to be going through a lot of relationship changes at the end of July around the full moon. So if you're watching this in July 2026 near this date, which is the 22nd, when this is going to be posted, which is a Wednesday, the full moon is coming up this month. And usually when you have a full moon, there's a lot of times a culmination or completion is what that means. Full moons are completions of a cycle of some sort in your life. It could be a relationship coming to a close and an end, moving on to a new beginning, maybe moving out, the end of a divorce, or a new job. You're ending one job and you're starting another, or starting a new business, you're ending a career, whatever it is, okay? Usually around full moons, there's a culmination event that will occur. Not all the time, but a lot of times there'll be some kind of ending in your life around a full moon or on a full moon. So maybe take note of that. I can't remember what day it's on, but it's coming up here. It's at the end of July, and that's another week. So I just feel like a lot of people are going to be seeing that. And again, if you don't, it's not for you. But I feel like some people maybe have already been working towards something. They're making a decision to end something maybe around the full moon. So that could be significant. Is there any other signs, Spirit? Any other signs of confirmation for people? Anything else? I'm hearing brown hair, maybe significant for you or somebody else that maybe you're in separation with. Spirit. Animals may be significant. Maybe somebody has pets or they love animals. Just heard starstruck. Maybe somebody feels starstruck over you. I feel like a lot of people are going through a death and rebirth, especially if you're in Empress energy right now. Very nurturing, you're creating for yourself or for the collective in some way, and you're in your feminine receptive mode, receiving your blessings and like giving to yourself, being very nurturing for yourself. I really feel like, and maybe some of you are mothers too, but just take it however it resonates. Maybe you're just a very nurturing person, but I feel like somebody, because maybe you've had a recent glow up, somebody could be very starstruck by you. Maybe they see it somehow from afar and they're watching and hasn't said anything and they're feeling starstruck over your recent glow up. Just take it however it resonates. Okay, I'm feeling guided to move on to the cards. Let me see what comes out in these confirmation cards real quick. My goodness. My goodness. I separated the deck and look what's already coming out. Getting messages already. Hermit mode. Boom. So maybe you were in Empress energy, but you could be in hermit mode, okay? Or maybe you're coming out of hermit mode soon. But I feel like a lot of you are in hermit mode working on healing, some introspection and healing right now. That's good. I feel like that's where we're being guided to go right now, especially if you're feeling like you're ending some kind of a cycle in your life, whether it be a relationship, a job, way of thinking, whatever it is, okay? It could be belief system, whatever it is, okay? It could be any number of things. But I feel like there's a lot of endings and cycles here coming at the end of this month on this full moon, especially this month in July, because we have Barbo's basket in astrology, which is huge this month. There's a lot of transformations and changes in the collective right now. And so, yeah, that's going to probably make a big deal at this full moon. I'm getting past life soulmate connection was on the other side of the deck here when I split. Maybe it's this person. Maybe you feel like you're in a separation for somebody that you feel like it's a past life soulmate connection, or maybe, you separated from a person or somebody in your energy is separating from a past life soulmate connection. Maybe it was a karmic connection. Just take it as it resonates. But I feel like somebody has a past life soulmate in their energy. Okay. My goodness, addictions are affecting the situation. So if you are in separations, resonate with this message that I was picking up on. There was addictions there, and that could be any number of things, okay? It could be codependency. That's in a form of an addiction, okay? Negative thought patterns and negative toxic ways of acting or thinking or talking could be a form of addiction. It could even be sacral. What did I say earlier? Sacral. I was getting that sacral, overactive sacral, and that could be a sexual addiction, okay? If you're not balancing that sacral energy because of some kind of emotional wound, that can cause an addiction there. And there's marriage on the other side. You guys, I can't make this up. What was I channeling through a minute ago? This is confirmation of what I was channeling through, that elope. Somebody wants to marry you, elope, okay? Woo! Somebody in your energy wants to marry you so bad. They just want to go run away and elope with you. Okay, so high-level soulmate. This could be this new person coming in, maybe, if you're single and available to pursue. I know you're in hermit mode, healing right now. Maybe you're not ready, but when you are ready, it could be a high-level soulmate coming in for you, okay? Just take it however you feel like it resonates. Grid worker. Some of you are grid workers. You may resonate as this, and you may feel tied to the earth, assisting the earth at this time in healing, cleaning the earth, cleaning the environment, assisting with it's a type of light worker, okay? It says tasked with maintaining and repairing the earth's energetic and crystalline grids and ley lines. But you also I'm picking this up on this. Some of you may resonate as being environmentalists, so you're in support of cleaning up the environment and protecting the animals and the environment. I'm getting like nature spirits really big. Okay, some of you maybe resonate as being, tied to nature in some way. Like maybe you resonate like with fae folk or nature spirits, like the elementals. Maybe you feel like you connect with the elements and being outside more. All right, so here we go. Believe in yourself, you can do it, and I don't feel good enough, or I don't have much to offer. All right, this is a two-tone message here. Okay, so Divine Feminine, if you're creating something for yourself and or the collective, and maybe you're doubting your abilities, okay, maybe it's spiritual abilities, whatever it is, okay, doubting your ability to create for yourself and maybe have a business, a spiritual business or whatever it is, okay? Using your passions and changing a career, whatever it is, and shifting a career. You need to believe in yourself because you can do it. You're being told this. This is a message. You're being told you can do it. But I also feel like with this is also, I think, another message if you resonate as somebody being in separation from somebody and no contact from your past, it can be twin flame or whatever. I feel like they're being guided to move towards you and being told that they couldn't do it because this was, they didn't feel good enough. They didn't feel like they had enough to offer you and they didn't feel like they could show up for you. Okay. It could be because of these addictions in the past. Okay. Whatever they are, devil-like energy. That's that devil energy, the addictions. Okay. But you're being told or they're being told, however it resonates or both, that, you can do it. You are good enough. Okay. What in the world? Is somebody got multiple people coming in their energy? Holy moly. I just got divine counterpart or kingdom spouse. Could also be in your energy. Some of you may have multiple people, like 2 or more people that are in your energy. They may not have shown up in the physical yet, but I feel like because you're healing in hermit mode right now, maybe you're moving out of hermit mode, but I feel like when you're done in hermit mode healing and you come out of the hermit mode phase, I feel like you're going to be attracting in, I'm getting this, just multiple people. I feel like they're in your energy right now. More than, I feel like 2, 3 or more. You could even have a divine counterpart, kingdom spouse. It's an ideal spiritual match, harmonious union of 2 whole souls for a shared life mission. Okay, so you may be guided to move into a spiritual business and you're doubting yourself. You're trying to move on your own. Maybe you have been codependent in the past and had to learn how to do things on your own and be on your own out of relationships. And it's hard doing that, going through a career shift. I know because I'm trying to do that myself on my own as a single parent and with a household and mortgage and everything else on my back that I'm not used to having by myself. And it can be difficult, okay? And it can be scary, especially when you got more financial burdens on you. But you're being told that you are good enough to believe in yourself. You can do this, okay? And I feel like when you continue to move forward on this and continue your healing, focus on yourself in that receiving mode and creation mode, you're creating this stuff, however you're guided with your passions. These people are going to start showing up in the physical, in divine time. I feel like you've got multiple people here. You've got some kind of a past life connection. Again, this could resonate for somebody else in your energy too, maybe in a separation with you. There's a high-level soulmate and a divine counterpart. There's something going on here. You've got multiple people in your energy, at least 2, not more. Look at this. I can't make it up. Healing from a broken heart. Some of you are in hermit mode, you and or somebody else in your energy that you're in separation from. Maybe you're mirroring each other and you're both in hermit mode, apart and no contact, healing from a broken heart. okay? Or a recent breakup of a divorce. I can't make it up. Didn't I say that? I'm not making this stuff up. 144,000 was right behind that. You may resonate with divine life purpose to assist the collective in a healing and ascending. And that could also include being a grid worker, assisting Gaia, the earth, cleaning up the environment, bringing more awareness to people to clean up the environment and assist that. Maybe you're creating ways to clean up the environment, okay? There's something tied to nature here very strongly with this group on channeling for, but take it, however it resonates. Some of you are seeing signs and synchronicities through repeating numbers, animals showing up. Like I said, birds. Some of you may be seeing a lot of birds. And these are signs, and they'll be subtle signs, okay? It's not always going to be slapped up in your windshield when you're driving. Sometimes it does like that. That happened to me today. There was a yellow butterfly. It flew right up in my windshield when I was driving. And I've been seeing yellow butterflies here and there lately as signs from spirit. And that's been coming out in my cards too. I'm like, okay, thank you guys. Thanks you for the sign. You may be seeing repeating numbers, messages, and songs. What did I say? Let's get married. And that came out. Marriage came out. Somebody in your energy wants to get married to you. They may not be in your physical reality right now. Take it however it resonates. Maybe they are. Maybe you're in separation. Whatever, okay? But I'm getting that. I'm picking up on that. Somebody in your energy is wanting to get married to you. That's in your energy right now. They don't have to be there in the physical yet. Dragon represents supreme transformation. A lot of you are going through a very big transformation right now. And the last few readings have been picking up on a lot of emotional transformation, okay? That does affect your finances. That does affect your career, everything else. But as within, so without. Embrace courage, supreme transformation, immense inner strength, and primordial power, guardians of hidden wisdom and bringers of good fortune. I think, like I just said, finances. Some of you are going through this inner transformation, and it's going to bring the outer finances. And I just got signs of confirmation goosebumps down my right side. So I'm telling you, some of you are going through this. Silver, white hair may be significant for some of you out there. Take it if it resonates, okay? It's a sign, a confirmation. What did I say? Thank you, Spirit. Signs of confirmation of what I said. I felt like somebody was watching you from afar, keeping tabs on you somehow, whether they're riding by, they're talking to mutual friends, whatever it is, okay? And they want to come in. You're being watched and observed. Someone's watching from afar, trying to find the right time to come in. Hidden fears are an obstacle. Okay, make it up. It's on the other side of the deck. Hidden fears are an obstacle. So some of you have hidden fears and preventing you from moving forward, and that's what you're working on. I'm getting in this hermit mode. You're being guided to look at those hidden fears. It could be emotional fears from trauma, abandonment wounds, whatever, okay? You're being asked to go within and work on that so that these blessings could come in. If you're wanting love, it's there in your energy. It's coming out in the cards. You're almost there. Just keep on moving forward, doing the work, okay? Moving past those fears, working through that. And with this other person, the same thing. I feel like there's a lot of mirroring energy because they have hidden fears too that they're being guided to work on when you're in separation. Whew, my goodness. Okay, so black obsidian may resonate for some of you. It's a stone you may be guided to work with. Use your intuition again. Stone of truth, protection and shielding against negativity. So if you've got some negativity coming at you in your mind, your thoughts, this is a good stone to work with and grounding that and clearing that negative energy. Grounding scattered energy. So if you've been feeling very scattered lately and all over the place, chaotic, this is a good grounding stone for that too, to ground that and clear all that. Facilitate deep emotional healing through shadow work. Hermit mode, that's that shadow work. I'm getting that very heavy here lately. A lot of you are in hermit mode doing that. Bald head may be significant for some of you. Again, take it however it resonates. Some of these signs are going to be for you. Some are going to be for other people, okay? Put yourself first, self-love right after that. That's what you're being guided to do, okay? That's Empress energy, healing that feminine side of you, putting yourself first because you can't give from an empty cup. If you're not giving to yourself first, taking care of yourself, body, mind, spirit, getting that work-life balance, that balance in all areas of your life, working on your body, healing your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit, your emotional side, then you're going to not get that in your relationships in your life. Okay. You're not going to attract that. Like attracts like. You have to be at a like frequency to attract that which you want in your life. Okay. Like a fully balanced, evenly reciprocal relationship in your life. Somebody can give and receive love the way you want and you deserve. Pay close attention to your thoughts and words at this time. Pay close attention to what you're saying about yourself, about others, because if you're saying words, those are spells, okay? That creates things. Words, thoughts, and intentions create things. It's just energy. Everything's made of energy. And you think those things, and you put a lot of thought into it, whether it's negative or positive, you're going to manifest that in the reality if you keep doing that, okay? So you're being guided to pay close attention to your thoughts and words at this time. Maybe change those thought patterns and when you're in hermit mode, introspect. Okay. Rejection wound was right underneath that. So some of you may resonate as having a rejection wound, and or maybe you're mirroring this other person you're in separation with or going in separation with, if it was recent, and you're mirroring each other's rejection wounds. You're triggering each other's rejection wounds, or a war. Okay. Take a how it resonates. People pleasing, hiding true self, perfectionism, overachieving to prevent judgment and prove your worth. Okay. Heart chakra. Can't make it up. That was right underneath that. See, heart chakra. So some of you are working on healing that heart chakra. You're in hermit mode. You're being guided to work on that heart chakra. That came out in the last reading. Love, compassion, forgiveness, and empathy. Green or pink may be significant. You may like the color green or pink, or you may be guided to wear that or get green or pink stones to assist with healing the heart chakra. What? This came out in those few cards that I split the deck. Justice. Another sign of confirmation for this. I'm telling you, karmic justice is coming through. So if you were wronged by someone in the past, they want to come make it right. They want to bring about balance and make something right, okay? But I feel like this is also, some people could be going through legal battles or things right now, and you're going to be getting your justice, okay? You're going to be getting that karmic justice. But I feel like this is multiple different people. It's going to have a different meaning for different people, okay? Balance being restored. Like I said, forgiveness is needed. Can't make it up. That heart chakra, forgiveness. You're being asked to forgive, and this other person's being asked to forgive in their life, even themselves. And if this person is coming back, you're being asked to look at the proof that they have changed through actions, how they show up for you consistently. Are they showing up consistently? Are they showing up in player energy? Are they ghosting you? If you do want to entertain it, again, it's free will choice whether you want to or not. You're being asked to pay attention to how they're showing up for you consistently over time before you lower your boundaries fully. Can we start all over again? Look at that. I can't make it up. I kept getting the return. Remember, I channeled that return early in the channel words? Somebody wants to return and they want to try to start all over again. Some of you may not have gotten this off the ground, okay? Maybe it didn't make it into a full-fledged relationship. It was like starting as friends and it just, they were still tied in a relationship or jumped in another relationship, just however it resonates for you. Ancestral healing is taking place. That's what is going on right now. With this separation phase, you're being asked to heal these wounds from your ancestors that maybe have been passed down, toxic patterns of talking to people, acting, okay? Even if you're a parent, it could be also breaking those cycles of how you were disciplined, or maybe you had a heavy hand harshness, okay? And less of the nurturing side when you're raised, and maybe you're being asked to balance that out and go more nurturing. But some of you, I feel like I was guided to say that because some of you may resonate as that. Native American ancestors, you may resonate as having Native American background or in your bloodline, and you have Native American ancestors or guides assisting you. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Blonde hair may be significant. Again, these are different signs for different people. 1010 was right underneath that. Boom. You were on the brink of a significant life change. What did I say? What did I say? The full moon energy, the culmination of a shift, okay? Ending one cycle and beginning anew on this full moon within a week. Embrace personal growth, trust your intuition, I'm getting goosebumps all over my body, signs of confirmation. Move forward confidently with your goals, including if this masculine is going to want to move forward towards this feminine. I feel like, again, it's just energy. It doesn't have to be gender specific. It's energy. Whoever's in that masculine energy, the doer, the provider, the protector, okay? Whoever's in that energy is being guided to move towards a feminine in receptive Empress mode, nurturing, sitting in their receptive mode, waiting for a masculine to show up and do for her, okay, and provide. All right. So anyway, take it however it resonates. Look at this. I can't make this up. Rhodonite acts like a rescue stone to help heal from deep betrayal and understand others, balance heart chakra, and unconditional self-love and love for others. You may be guided to work with this stone. Okay. Use your intuition. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm getting more signs. Crying or cried. So this person may have made you cry. You've been maybe crying recently. Okay. Over a relationship, or this person is crying over you, okay? Take it however it resonates. It could be a combination of both. The other sign, salt and pepper hair and or facial hair could be significant for one of you, whoever that you're in separation with again. Again, I was getting this Hierophant energy. This is a person that wants a traditional relationship. This person that wants to come in healed, whatever. Maybe they're in player energy for. Maybe you've got another one coming in that's in Hierophant energy. They want a solid relationship with you and they want it bad. This person wants marriage. They want you bad. Okay. Take it how it resonates. If you're in the masculine watching this, You want a feminine really bad. You want them in for marriage. You're a very traditional person. If you're a masculine, you resonate with that. That number of change, 5, 55, 555. You may be seeing fives as well. That's a sign of change, upcoming change in your life. So I'm writing that down. So yeah, oh, my goodness, I can't make it for. I can't make it up. The moon is intuition, your dream. You may be getting signs in your dreams, okay, of something subconscious going on within you that you need to look at, okay? That may be a sign for somebody, the subconscious, because the moon rules the subconscious and the emotions and hidden fears and things like that, illusions. Like maybe you have illusions about yourself or how you're looking at something. You're being asked to change your perspective and go within and look at it a different way and try to heal that. Anxiety, fear, mood swings, something hidden or not as it seems is what the moon represents. Don't stop, keep moving forward. You're being asked to keep moving forward. Even though you may be in hermit mode healing, you're being asked to keep moving forward with your life, trying to, heal yourself, better your life, create whatever you're guided to do, create for yourself. Could be creating a business or creating more for your business or working towards a new career, whatever you're doing, okay? Green Aventurine also came out. And look at this. It completely ties in. Manifesting wealth, opening heart chakra. Again, the heart chakra is getting healed. You're being asked to heal that heart chakra. Releasing old emotional patterns. Didn't I say that with these ancestral curses? And you're being asked to break these ancestral curses. You're going to be a ancestral curse breaker. Fosters personal growth. So again, that transformational personal growth. 333. You may be seeing this number synchronicity. Collaborate, pursue projects. What was I saying? Creating, and maybe you're being guided to work with somebody, a divine counterpart or a high level soulmate coming in your life that's going to work with you after you move forward and continue moving forward on this creation of your new life, your new career, maybe life purpose, passion work. And maybe they're going to come in and collaborate with you on that. Just take it out. It resonates. However, your intuition's already been telling you. Spiritual awakening, divine protection, alignment, honest, open communication, and emotional balance. What was I getting about this? Masculine wants to come in to this feminine. He wants to come back. He wants to know when it's safe to come in. He wants marriage with this feminine is what I'm getting. Whoever it is. I mean, it could be a new person coming in, a completely new person. I just all detached from the outcome. Okay. All right. It's really all about what you feel about yourself, what you want. Oh my God, right behind that card. You make it up. New love relationship is coming in or strengthening. Take it however it resonates. Use your intuition. I'm going to pull a couple confirmation cards here. Spirit, which deck do you want me to pull from? I've been guided a lot to the Angel Oracle, but I'm also guided to, Spirit, animal. That is so fitting. So fitting for this because the animal and the ties to the environment. Spirit, what messages do you have out of this deck? Do I need to split or need to shuffle like this? Get a lot better at my shuffling skills, I'll tell you that. I've been doing it every day for at least 2 months. So, because I've been getting a couple new Oracle decks. Okay, 3 times. 3 times. Charm. These up. All right, Spirit. Okay, split. This came out the other day. Infinite possibilities. That was all I split the deck. Some of you may resonate with unicorns or you like unicorns. There's something with that unicorn in the pink heart chakra and then the third eye. And what is this? The throat chakra. Communication. I was getting that. Somebody wants to come in and communicate with love and emotions and feelings for a feminine. A masculine wants to. Again, it's energy. Okay. It says unicorn. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirit's flight. Abandon the darkness to go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Abandon the darkness within you. Go into those emotional depths and heal that. Old soul was on the other side of the deck. That's the first time I've seen this card come out. Old soul. Some of you may resonate as being an old soul. Ooh. Black Panthers may be significant for some people. That's very intuitive. Cats are very intuitive energy. And look at that moon in the back. And that blue. Wow. Black jaguar. Okay. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you will really want. You can create your dreams. That's that creation energy. Men, masculines, and gender masculines can be in Empress energy and creation energy. We all have masculine and feminine traits within us. You can be a masculine, go back and forth into your Emperor and Empress energy if you resonate as that, okay? Look at this. Another cat. Intuitiveness. A lot of intuition going on here. Okay. Assertiveness, a cougar. Okay. I don't know why, but lately I've been getting these sensual kind of messages when I hear certain things. Maybe some of you are a little, I don't want to say perverted, but some of you may jump to that a lot. Okay. I just channeling that energy. It's been coming through. I don't try to purposely do that. Okay. I feel like I'm channeling that. So maybe some of you are joking around a lot with innuendo, cougar, All right, older woman with younger guy. Hey, that may resonate for somebody. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. What? I was picking up on the action energy. I channeled that. That's that Aries. I don't know, not Aries. But I'm getting like somebody in Emperor energy, like taking action, taking leadership role. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. That's that message that came out. Yes, believe in yourself. You can do it. That's that message that came out. Okay. All right. So, anything else, Spirit? Do I need to pull Angel Oracle? I'm gonna pull one or two Angel Oracles for you. Okay. Getting a little feisty there, Stones. Feisty. Maybe somebody likes a feisty girl. I don't. I don't know. Maybe you like somebody feisty. If you're a masculine watching this, I don't know. Take it if it resonates. I was like getting into a little redhead energy here. Maybe somebody's feisty. All right. Oh, we got flip the deck and self-care and shift. Can't pick it up. Self-care and shift. Okay. A lot of feminine energy. You see that? Blonde hair. Didn't blonde hair come out? Did blonde hair come out? I thought it did. Yeah, it did. Here it is right here. Another sign of synchronicity for somebody. Okay. Again, this could be for different people. Bald hair, blonde hair. Okay. This is different people I'm channeling these messages for. So take only what resonates for you. Self-care, 789. What did I say about the ascending numbers? And that was what I channeled. It was like 678, 789, but I was saying ascending or descending numbers. Self-care, practice self-care. Ensure you're getting enough rest and engaging in activities that bring joy into your life. Self-care. You're being asked to take better care of yourself right now. Look at where you're like maybe not sleeping enough, overworking, giving to others too much, and get that back in balance. My nose is itching all of a sudden. I don't know why. I get that every once in a while. Shift 565. Take a look at your life. Oh my gosh, my nose. What the heck? Take a look at your life and see which areas need to be shifted to bring you more joy. Again, that's that self-care goes right along with that message. Take time to reassess your priorities and create a plan for yourself to get it back in balance. Oh my, didn't I channel through 88 or 888? I did. Abundance again is coming out. So when you reprioritize the self-work through this inner healing, you're being guided to work through in hermit mode while you're in separation from a relationship. You got financial abundance coming through after you do this healing work. Financial abundance and success are on the horizon. Stay focused and disciplined. Thank you, Spirit. Growth 234. Didn't I say 234? I sure did. I said 1, 2, 3, 4 or 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Spirit, for another sign of confirmation. That was right behind that. Growth. Did I say? I did say brown hair. This got a woman with brown hair. Signs of confirmation. You are experiencing growth and expansion in all areas of your life. You are on that right path and moving towards greater fulfillment and success. This one is 444. You may be seeing this number synchronicity. 444. Is that blonde hair? Yeah, it's blonde hair again. Feminine and blonde hair. Angels are guiding and supporting you, providing a stable foundation for success. So ask your angels for help too if you need it. They're there to assist you. You got to ask for help. That came out in the last reading. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if this resonated for you and if it helped you in any way. I love hearing that. And you can hit the share button and copy link, and you don't have to share it. It'll still hit the algorithm and help my channel. And I greatly appreciate any and all help and support that you have provided, even just by watching this. I really greatly appreciate it. I'll leave you all in love and light, and I hope you have a wonderful day or evening whenever you're watching this. All right, take care. Bye.